Hi students, this is Mr. Becca with the Reach for the Stars program at Longfellow Elementary. Today I'm going to be doing an activity that shows you how a foil ball can float. Hello students, this is Mr. Becca with the Reach for the Stars program at Longfellow Elementary. Today I'm going to be showing you an activity that shows a floating foil ball. So the end product is going to look something like this, where we have a bendy straw going up, and we have a foil, a little funnel made out of paper, to where we get our hollow foil ball, and when we put it in the airway, it'll actually float out. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So let's get started by reading today's objectives. Objective: students will learn how to make a foil ball float in the air by using a bendy straw. Okay, so some of the materials that you'll be needing today is a bendy straw, tape, scissors, a small piece of foil, and a square piece of paper. So to start off, we're going to making this funnel part. So with your square piece of paper, you can either draw a circle and cut along the lines, or what I'm going to show you today is just how to freehand it with scissors. So to help us out by doing this, we're going to fold the paper once, fold it again, then fold along the corner, having the long side and the short side meet. So now our paper is going to look a little something like this. So now, using our scissors, we are going to cut along and make a curve. Just like this, going in a curve. And there we have it. Now it kind of looks like an ice cream cone. So next thing we're going to do is cut a small piece from the corner of the paper. Don't want it too big, but you also don't want it too small. So just cut, and there you go. So now when we open it, we have a circle, and we have a hole in the center. So now from this, we are going to cut along one of the lines, only going as far as to the center. Okay? So then now with our straw, we're going to pull it forward and then up. Then this is where the hole in the center comes, and then with the cut, we're going to fold itself onto each other until it gets tight onto the straw. Okay? So from here, if I made a note, this is how it's going to go. So from here, you're going to want to get a piece of tape. Tape where it is on the outside. And then have one more piece of tape going along the center. There you go. So now fitting the straw back into the circle. Go this way. It fits rather tight now. So just to give it a little bit more secure, we're going to get one more piece of tape and tape it along the bottom, making sure half of it goes onto the straw and the other half goes onto the paper. And there we have it. We have our funnel. So now to make the foil ball, we're going to get our small piece of foil and then make sure it's a small square. Just like that, which should be fine. Then with our finger, what you're going to do is cup the foil along to your finger so it looks something like this. Then removing it off of your finger, you see that it has that indent, right? So all we're going to do from here is just kind of pinch the bottom just slightly to close the ends and make it a little hollow ball. So then from here, you can put it in the airway of the straw and then blow, and then it bounces out. So the more air you push out of the straw or through the straw, the farther it'll go. Now, depending on how you, if you work on it hard enough and everything, you can work on your breathing and get a steady flow so it can stay in one spot. Or another thing that you can do is make it into a game and make two of them. So then you can blow through the straw and then throw the ball between two other straws. And then make it a game and you can catch it with the funnel. So let's explain how does it work. So the air moving around the sides of the ball is at a lower pressure than the surrounding stationary air. So this is at a higher pressure than the air around it. So that's how it's able to float up. So I hope you learned a little something, and I hope you have a new activity to do with somebody at your home. You can make a game out of it, or you can just make it a challenge for yourself to see how long you can hold the foil ball floating along the air. I hope you enjoy, and I hope I see you next week.